real money is.
You cannot, if we're going to deal with deficits and we're going to be honest with the American people, we have to cut spending, and we need real economic growth in America that puts more Americans back to work, caring for themselves and caring for their families. And you can't have real economic growth in America if you insist on raising taxes on the American people.
Hello and welcome to News Hour on CCTV News. I'm Liang Hu in Beijing. We begin in the U.S., where Capitol Hill lawmakers have finally reached agreement over the government's spending plans. The deal was struck just 1 hour before the deadline, which would have seen the first government shutdown in 15 years. President Obama said it shows Americans with different beliefs have come together. The debate revolved around the Republican demands for cuts to 2011 fiscal year budget, which stood at $78.5 billion. Both houses have agreed to a short-term resolution and a bridge of $2 billion to keep the government running till next Friday. The deal was finally made into law after 6 rounds of tough negotiations between Republicans and Democrats.
Ryan's plan, 1,000,000% wrong. People are sick of it. Now it's spread to other congressmen. So Representative Lou Barletta in Pennsylvania goes to a town hall event. There's a woman who does not like this plan. Next thing you know, a whole fight breaks out between the two different sides verbally. We got that on tape. Let's watch it.
So
I'm here to get something off my chest, and that is, you seem to think that because I'm not affected, I won't care if my niece, my grandson, my child is affected. I do care. And what you're doing with this Ryan budget is you're taking Medicare and you're changing it from a guaranteed health care system to one that is a voucher system where you throw seniors, I'm 64, you throw seniors on the mercy of for-profit insurance companies. You did not run on any, you said nothing in the campaign about I'm going to change Medicare. Now you voted for a plan that will destroy Medicare.
Well, I won't destroy Medicare. Medicare is going to be destroyed by itself.
I have a great way for you.
Let him talk. Sit down.
I have a great way.
Sit down.
Sit down. Take the tax cuts that are given to the wealthy 2%.
Sit down.
Put it into Medicare.
Welcome back to the Ed Show here on MSNBC. Let's go live now to the Hochul headquarters. This is the winner, Kathy Hochul, in her victory speech in District 26 in New York.
I am so incredibly humbled tonight, truly. And I am so looking forward to representing the people of the 26th District and fight for the issues that I know they care about in Washington. So thank you. Thank you.
The deficit talks begin again, this time with President Barack Obama front and center. For 7 weeks, Vice President Joe Biden led them. But last week, the talks hit a wall. The sticking point, whether a deal to cut spending and raise the borrowing limit should also raise revenue by ending tax breaks for big companies and the rich. Republicans say tax increases are a non-starter.
We all know that including massive job-killing tax hikes would be a poison pill. Let's move past the tax hikes and talk about what's actually possible.
But Democrats ask why seniors and the poor should face big cuts, but not fat cats.
We're talking about oil and gas subsidies. We're talking about a tax loophole for the owners of corporate jets, private jets, and other things that benefit millionaires and billionaires.
While Obama greeted U.S. soccer champions in public, he also met in private separately with Senate leaders. And the top Democrat pleaded with Republicans to compromise.
Another round of debt talks is set for today at the White House, one day after President Barack Obama bluntly told congressional leaders they must compromise quickly if the government hopes to avoid an unprecedented default. The president also apparently warned House Majority Leader Eric Cantor, quote, "Don't call my bluff," in reference to a plan to pass a short-term debt limit increase that the president threatened to veto. With negotiations at a standstill, Republicans also got another warning from an unlikely source. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. In an interview with radio talk show host Laura Ingraham, McConnell warned that failure to raise the debt limit would probably ensure Obama's re-election in 2012. With the threatened default less than 3 weeks away, Moody's Investors Service announced it's reviewing the U.S. government's bond rating for a possible downgrade.
House Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has come up with a Hail Mary for ending the debt debate before the August 2nd deadline. In a nutshell, the plan would permit respective increases of $700 billion, $900 billion, and another $900 billion with the approval of 1/3 of Congress, or in other words, let Democrats vote for additional borrowing. The procedural-savvy Kentuckian describes the plan as the so-called last choice in case the tense debt negotiations never turn the corner.